Previously on Halo. My cat is currently on my desk. Hi, Bagel.
Can you hear me?
I'm here. What's up? What's going on? It's me.
Right?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Nothing bad happened here. So think about this in that you see them breaking through the door, and your first instinct is to look away from that. Yeah. They were gathering bodies in the corner to consume their biomass. This is what is called a proto-grave mind. The idea being here is that the Flood are trying to get enough collective consciousness to find the information on how to pilot a starship off of the ring.
We can't let the Flood.
Now, of course, on Legendary, you get a fun little cutscene that shows Sergeant Johnson and Elite just kind of like fighting over something. They're like fighting over an assault rifle, and then they turn to see the ship exploding. They're like, "Oh fuck, dude, give me a hug, buddy." And that's how Sergeant Johnson got off Halo. Wait, what the fuck? Hey, wait a second. No, hold on. I went to the first level. Hey, this looks more correct.
I do not trust you.
Oh?
He may, but I.
Who's he? Who is this he you're talking to?
My friend's trust is not the issue today, Spike.
Oh?
It is my trust you must earn. Arbiter.
These subtitles are kind of out of sync here. Anyway, you might be wondering what's going on here. You might be wondering, well, wait a second, where's Deus Ex? When's that happening? What happened in here? Well, a couple things are happening. Firstly, Deus Ex is kind of like, I don't want to go back to that just yet. We're doing good. We're making strides. We're making progress. But ultimately, right now, I don't really want to be doing that. So I figured, you know, A, I'll slot in this other shoot bangy, and then B, I really fucking love Halo, man, and I just want to keep playing Halo. Also, it's October. It is currently October, what is it, the 1st? 1st of October, Sunday. And I'm like, you know what? Shit, dude, you know, it'd be great if I could play a Halo game and call it Halloween. Get it? Halloween. And it's been 6 or so months since I did my last Halo playthrough, so I figured enough time's passed. So, hey, let's get it going with Halo 2. This is a good game. There's very, very few bad games in the Halo series, but hey, this one's a good game. And I like it quite a bit. I seriously have to debate myself whether or not this is my favorite or not, but I mean, it's a pretty dang good one. I mean, just look at this. That's the Halo we blew up. Look at it now in the classic graphics. Doesn't look as good. I'm playing on the Master Chief Collection, obviously, as evidenced by these fantastically rendered cutscenes by Blur Studios. But, like, I mean, jeez. Even that doesn't look bad, though. Like, that's not bad. I think about it and how back in 2004 I looked at this and thought, holy shit, there is never going to be a video game better than this. This is as far as graphics have come, and they'll never go anywhere. And then like in 3 years, Halo 5 or Halo 3 came out, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, they're never going to get better than this. And then the 10-year anniversary of Halo snuck up like last week, and that game looks dated. It still looks good. It's not a bad looking game by any means, but it looks dated.
Saw Halo. Were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed?
No.
Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans
I
were able to evade
have a lot of this game. Whoa, there's a lot of peeking there. I have a lot of this game memorized. It's I don't know what you'd call that, but I mean I played it a fuck ton because this is just a good goddamn game. Gosh dang it! I know how to unlock Tony Hawk. I know how to get to the secret level behind the painting in the castle. You know, I know all the tricks. I know how to get 120 stars.
I learned the demon's intent.
I know the tricks. Okay.
There was nothing I could do.
But yeah, man. Just look at them. Look at all these fucking. Look at these guys. Look at that monkey. Look at that monkey voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. Look at this guy voiced by Robin Atkin Downs. I think Truth is Terrence Stamp, but I don't know about that. There's Keith David right there.
Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction.
Uh-huh.
Your inability to safeguard Halo was a...
just briefly popping it back and forth and waiting for the lines to disappear. I realize that when I do that, there's an awkward silence that hangs over the game audio, which means that if I don't say anything and the game doesn't say anything, then it's just going to be a weird, uncomfortable silence. No, you will not.
You will not.
Oh, excuse me. Don't push me, hey!
Soon the great journey shall begin.
Uh-huh.
But when it does,
The weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you will be left
You
behind.
shall be left behind.
Oh, well, paraphrasing. But I do think that's a very good line. It just sounds good, I don't know. Wow, look at this big rectangle in space. You'd think it would fly. And okay, so going back to our Halo Reach playthrough, you know, the one you all watched. You remember how in the last mission you're defending the Pillar of Bottom in like the dry dock waiting for it to take off? And it had those booster thingies that like help get it off into the atmosphere, but I mean even still, just it seems like it's way too big to possibly even like get the fucking in the air. You know what I mean? Tell that to the Covenant.
Tell that to the Covenant.
I was checking Twitter. Okay. Oh, it gets a loading screen, of course. That guy there, the Marine Man, that's the same voice actor who voiced Captain Keyes in Halo Reach and Halo Combat Evolved. I don't remember his name, but he voices a bunch of incidental Marines here and there. Can't wait to play the game, though. Whoa. Whoa.
Well,
Well,
I guess it was all obsolete
I had
anyway.
brief control for a
The
second.
new suit's a Mark
Oh.
6, just came up from
I somehow got
Compton this
my
morning.
controller
Try and take it
to
easy
point to
until
the
you
to
get
the
used
left to the right a little bit.
frames. Okay, let's test your targeting first thing.
This is
Please
really
look
confusing.
at the top
What?
light. Good. Now look at the bottom light.
I'm off
Alright,
angle.
Look at the top light again. That's it.
Ugh.
Now the bottom one. Okay.
Please do not invert my
Track it
controls.
looks sketchy. I'm going to run you through the full diagnostic. The
'Kay.
diagnostic software sets your targeting system to be normal. Go ahead and look at each of the 4 lights, Chief. You want me to
Got
leave
it.
like that or make it inverted?
I like it, except
I'll
normal.
leave your targeting set to normal. If you change your mind, you can switch the setting anytime. Stand by.
Cool.
I'm going to offline the inhibitors.
Let me out. Yeah, offline those
Look
inhibitors.
around a little. Get a feel
Now I'm just
for it.
gonna beef around this
Come
fucking
with me
office.
by the zapper.
So
Hey, take
I'll
it easy.
be very upfront, and it's gonna be evidenced pretty quickly. Is that I have some skulls on that make this game, just comical, up to and including the Sputnik skull and the one that makes the explosions just fucking crazy.
Pay
Oh, I
attention,
love this
'cause
game.
I'm only going over this once. This
Uh-huh.
station will test your recharging energy shields. Your new armor
And?
shields are extremely resilient, very efficient.
As you can see, they recharge them much
As you
faster.
can see, they recharge a lot faster.
A lot. Fuck you. Paraphrasing. Ugh.
If your shields go down, find some cover. Wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That,
Uh-huh.
he can hide behind me.
You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels. Hi.
It's working fine, Johnson. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things
Look at these
slow.
bulkheads here.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
Oh, I forgot. There's terminal integration in this game. And if I find the terminals, it'll pop me out and take me to the Halo Waypoint app. Now, I'm on the wrong...
Get on the lift, Chief.
So,
We're gonna be late.
Johnson, when
Yeah,
you
excuse
gonna
you.
Tell me how you made it back home.
So I know about a lot of the skulls in this game, but they're all locked behind difficulty, specifically like legendary or like heroic. I think legendary. There's a few that you can get on any difficulty. And I'll probably get like the one very obvious one, but unfortunately, a lot of them. And that's what I like about this game is that the skulls are very, very obscure in how you find them, and things like boy, how could you possibly think about that? So, for example, if you fuck around in the armory enough, Johnson will eventually say a specific line, which I don't remember, and when he says that, you have to stand in a specific spot in here and hold down the button to grab a skull, because it appears on a garbage can that you can only get while you're passing it.
That Mac gun can put a round clean through a couple
Which
of
one?
capital shit.
That one? Huh. What about that one? Oh, there's no window there.
Malta, nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece.
You said it like you're inviting a conflict, Johnson.
Ships have been arriving all morning. Nobody's
He doesn't
saying much.
look bad. Like the facial models don't look bad in this version. He doesn't look bad in this one either. He looks quite good, but I mean they don't look bad. You know what I mean? Oh wait, can you get it this way? Nope. What is this like what is that little table for your tabletop games? Cairo Station. Defend the station's Mac gun from Covenant borders. Otherwise, problems will happen, and you fucking don't want problems, do you, my guys? Do you, my dudes? I don't want problems. In fact, I ain't even ever heard of a problem before. I'm so cold. It is genuinely freezing in this house. Though I'm not wearing socks, so that might be on me. But whatever, dude.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were going to wear something nice. Look at these drones. Look at them. Honestly, that's not too far off from what we got right now. And this takes place 500 years in our future. 550 years in our future. Well, 500 and... almost. Holy shit, it's almost 2020. If you ever think about how distressing the flow of time is, think about the fact that it's almost 2020. When does Blade Runner take place? 2029? This new Blade Runner movie coming out? Burn the dick. Burn the dick. Get the dick. It's like Nidhogg, you know? So I like how, in expanding more of the backstory of the Covenant and giving them more narrative weight in Halo 2, it becomes kind of like a soap opera. Because you got the humans just doing their human military thing, and that's all, you know, basically, whatever. But then you get this, like, dogmatic religious nonsense, and it's all very, like, overly dramatic, and it's like, holy crap, they take everything just way so goddamn seriously. Now, I'm not saying if this were in the humans', you know, shoe, and they were trying to defend Halo, and the aliens blew that shit up, whoever was in charge of that would probably, hey, it's what's his name, Ron Perlman. Whoever was in charge of that would probably have been, you know, kind of fucked up. Or at least, you know, disciplined in some way.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
Oh, are we now?
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross
That's
is awarded
stupid.
for
There's a lot more comedy in this game, too. I appreciate that.
For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
Yeah? There you go, boss. This is for you. There can be no greater heresy.
Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
But what did I do? Master Chief blew up the ring, not me. Oh god, I look like filth. So I like that cutaway, so they don't have to show like the model changing or the armor coming off of the model.
Commander Miranda Keyes, your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service.
See, that's Captain Keyes' daughter. As we all remember, Captain Keyes turned into a big old goo boy.
And the UNSC.
Yeah. It's a rough time, especially when you try to like explain to her, yeah, so your father, he became a big goo man, and then I punched his skull out to get his brain thing. And in the original like script, you were supposed to take a flamethrower and then burn his skull out, and that was cut because it was deemed too gruesome. Notice how like far down, so even though the part where Tartarus is grabbing that thing is not red hot, I'm assuming that's obviously metal, it would still be fucking hot. Like, I mean, I work an industrial job. I understand how, you know, the specific heat capacity of metal is very strange. In that when things get superheated, they turn red. But fucking even if they don't turn red, they're still going to be fucking hot. I grind and cut chain all day. And you know what? A cut chain link, maybe sometimes if it's a thick link, you know, it gets kind of a little crimson. But otherwise, that shit gets hot. If you get that shit in your hand or it falls in your boot, you know, whoopsies. You shoot a gun, the brass ejects. You get the brass down your shirt. Whoopsies. Or down your boot. Whoopsies. Additional contacts.
We're going to try to take our MAC guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes,
yeah, okay.
sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
The music in this game is also just way better. I think Halo 1 is a good game. I do think it shows its age. Halo 2 also shows its age, but I think it's a much better game. It expanded on Halo 1 in every single way, in both narrative and... Whoops, what? How? I don't remember. Oh, there were the weapons there. Expanded on the narrative, gameplay, and like visually, and it's just better multiplayer. It's just, oh, it's a good goddamn game. My only problem with this game is that I cannot stand just how low the reticle is on the screen. Like I think a good indicator of like how, like where a reticle should be is if you go on to like if you're watching gameplay of a game on YouTube, specifically a first-person shooter, and you pause the video, where the pause symbol should display is right in the center of the reticle in the game. Now in this one, the reticle's like a full like half an inch below that, and that's just crazy to me. Anywhere? I don't have any grenades yet. Look at that chair. Whoops. Oh, there goes that chair. So one of the skulls I have in is the one that makes all the physics objects just go fucking nuts. Whoops. Oh, they're already dead. Oh, good for us. Hey boys, whoa! The other one I have is the one that makes melee strikes have way more physics to them, which is some reason these guys are way off course. You know, I just put the door back on. See, you're welcome. Oh, what? How'd you get behind me? I don't know where these guys came from. Alright, where are we going? Habitat Alpha, they say. Bunch of aliens over here. Catch! Well, that's bad news. And it's to the point, like, some of the skulls can actually be a detriment, specifically in the close quarter levels like this, where if you throw a grenade, there's a very good chance the explosions are going to blow, like, a prop around and just fucking... They're going to murder you. They're going to steamboat right over top of you and you're going to die. I could do the wield, but I don't want to. You know why? Because the battle rifle is the only weapon for me. I say as I immediately get on this method gun and just start shooting all these guys. Come out, please. My feet are cold. Hello, you. Don't do that. What do you do? I'm losing my ability to speak. It's so cold. I think my lips are actually getting numb. Now you can get up here, and I think there's actually a skull up here in this level. Come on. Oh. Nothing up here. New. Now you may remember from my stream a while back how I basically used the Sputnik skull and infinite grenades to basically break the boundaries of the game and just go all over the place like a weird exploring explorer man. Not going to do that this time around, though. If I can't help myself, specifically on the Earth levels, because it's just so fun to get on top of this. The skyscrapers. I still never have gotten a Banshee through that tunnel, but that's on me. Oh, you're alive. I'm playing on normal, though, because I learned my lesson the last couple times. Going on heroic is kind of a pain in the ass, though this game is much easier. Who'd have thought that having fully regenerating health is just an easy thing to make a game easier, you know? And I mean, they obviously liked it in the Halo format because it's stuck. The only other games with life are the games where you play as either not a Spartan 2 or ODST, where you're just a straight-up human. And by saying when I say not a Spartan 2, I mean anyone who's not on Gen 2 like armor, because like that's why in Halo Reach, the reason why Noble Team has to use the health packs is because they're Spartan 3s, but they're not using Gen 2 armor yet, or Mark 6 rather. They're using Gen 2, but not Mark 6. Mark 5 did not have it. Then it, oh wait, no, what am I talking about? It's not Gen 2. Gen 2 is Halo 4 and all that shit. I don't know the lore. I'm such a fake nerd girl. I'm a fake geek girl. Everybody, are you still coming out of the fucking tube? We would have assumed this is probably a bad time by now.
Malta, what is your
The Malta has driven off its borders.
I don't believe it! They're retreating! We won!
It's incredible. Oh. I was so afraid I was looking at the wrong one. I thought I might be like, this one might be the one to go. Well, neat that you can feel the shockwave from here. That's cool. I don't know how space... Whoa, hey buddies. I don't know how space works, but I imagine that's not how it goes. Hey, well, back up, please. Oh, God. I would like to imagine that the speed at which he hit the leg of that pelican is what actually killed him. I think I'm going the right way. Mounted gun. Could probably use this on some enemies. No, I don't need to. Whoa, they have a mounted gun. I didn't know they had the technology for mounted guns. What is this? Who's the advanced aliens here? Is it us or is it you? Throw that grenade again. Here we go. Oh yeah, the sync thing. You might be wondering, but Daniel, wait a second. Have you fixed your sync thing yet? Truth be told, I don't know. I did a test the other day in which I turned down some of my recording settings, reconfigured some of my HDMI cords, and recorded from Halo 5. And for the most part, it was a near flawless, like just like spit out of what I recorded, with the exception that in 1 second that I could observe of this 44-minute render. What are they shooting at? Who's? What? Oh. This like 1 second of this 44-minute render kind of skipped a bit. Otherwise, though, we're all good. I gotta tell you, I beat Sonic on Sonic 06, the Sonic campaign, and yeah, that one didn't go over so well. The syncing. I rendered out an episode of it, but ultimately, the problem remains that that thing looks like a jittery, choppy piece of garbage. Anything going on in here? Battle rifle, best weapon in the game.
A bomb.
A bomb.
One here. Chief,
Master Chief, find the bomb. Find it. Ooh, priority shift. Doors open. Sorry, boys. However, on the one hand, I did what's the word I'm looking for? I did order a bunch of microphones, a mixing board, as well as some just a bunch of quality of life stuff to make my, make sit around here a lot easier. And hopefully, I'm gonna get that whole recording thing with other people and podcasting going. Excuse me, you're an invisible guy, but I got you too soon. Now, he'll keep shooting, but the moment you go up there is the moment he dies. Or rather, the moment these doors open. Where? Where? Oh. Hi. Man, maybe normal is a bit too easy, because these guys seem kind of chumpy. Oh, red boy. Me. Didn't want to have to reload. Now, he had a shotgun. Sometimes his body can fall, and his shotgun will end up outside of the world. That's unfortunate. Alright, round 2. Don't put that turret down. Whoa. This is unfortunate. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and hide down here. Oh, boy. Guys, I have to let my shields recharge. That's the rules. Schlick, schlick, schlick. Alright, we're good. Nothing bad ever happens to me. Whoops, still shooting. Put it down, sir. Oh, boy. It's a good thing only the grunts seem to take the turrets. Otherwise, this would be a pain in the ass. Next. Okay, kinda. There we go. I hit in his general vicinity, and that seems to work out. Whoops. Oh, he just tried to dive on the grenade. He was a hero. That one? Well, it's a shame I had to go and murderize him. Oh, that didn't bounce. That didn't bounce either. Oops. Oh boy. Stop running this way. Okay. Chalk it up to Pork's poor choices here, but that's one death for Daniel.
Hang on, everyone.
I don't know how many guys I hit with that, but that was incredible. Excuse me, sir. Your shield strength is no match for a bunch of metal balls. What am I doing? Yep. Go ahead. Load. They don't seem to have the concept of grenades down yet, so we're okay. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. The battle rifle in this game is a four shot kill on most in the multiplayer. On basic non-shielded or enemies, yeah, it's just a one-shot headshot. But in multiplayer, typically you target the head. It's a 3 to take out the shield and 1 to take out the head. There we go. Where are you? Where are you? Sorry it worked out like this, but listen, man. Can't be going ducking around no corners when I'm around. Wait a second, think about this. How did they get past you guys to walk through this door if you're all fighting out here?
Come on, Chief, this way.
I want to know. Also, you think fighting on a space station probably be the last place you want to be throwing around grenades, you know? Look at this. This is a window. This is a fucking window. What are you gonna do when a window opens, huh, idiot? Please die. Thank you.
Fire team to Terminal 2.
Alright, airlock time. Let's go, buddies. Now, just for emphasis, I want to show you what I mean if you didn't watch my stream about breaking the boundaries of this game. I'm gonna show you what I mean here. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I jumped too soon. Alright, just rewind that, pretend that didn't happen, we'll try this again. Alright, I want to show you what I'm talking about when I mean I'm gonna break the boundaries of this game. Who's covering the commander? Anyway. Well, this is clearly not worth it then, because I'm jumping way too soon. Oh, did you hear he did the goofy voice? Come on.
Get going. I'll cover the commander.
Cool. I feel like you're talking to me in the vacuum of space. Hey, also, furthermore, why does there sound when I'm talking in the vacuum of space? Too soon. Okay, let's just workshop this for a second. Huh. Could it be that I'm jumping at all? Because if I stand on it, I'll die. I know that for sure. Just give me a second, dude. Oh, I need to have more shields than this. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and run then. If it's not to be, it's not to be. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's see, when you break out of the world... Sir, borders. When you break out of the world, throwing the grenades around is a really, really easy way to kind of get around real quick.
Chief, Get to the bomb, double time.
Jeez, what is happening? I think I turned off Sputnik. I don't remember if I did or not. That's depressing. Either way. Keep those carriers moving. So we're introduced to buggers right here. Buggers are the first new enemy we're introduced to.
I'm going loud.
They are not in Halo 2, or Halo 1 rather. They are in Halo Reach, so it's implied that the fleet that was on Halo, the Installation 04, is just a weird fleet that didn't have all this weird tech. They were like a weird poverty fleet, and they still almost beat the humans. I think that's incredible. Well, that didn't work. Joby. It's a combination of Jordan and Kobe. I don't have a grenade for this instance. This might have been a bad idea. Take out the leadership. And they all kind of flee. There we go. And we're down to the bottom. Look at us go.
Carriers are breaking through, sir. They're heading straight for the Cairo.
Uh-huh.
Cortana, concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
Well, that's... Yeah, okay, Sputnik is definitely not on if that's what's going to happen when I do that. Also, oh my god, I almost fell down that hole. Which I didn't even think I could fall down. Which means I probably can't. See, I like how we're basically fighting on the... what would you call this? The firing... The fire... It's the thing that makes the big old gun shoot. And I think that's neat.
The first carrier
Oh,
completely
boy.
ignored us, sir. Blew through the Malta's debris field.
Go
and
back up,
headed
go back
straight
up,
for
go back
Earth.
up. Boing! Am I gonna make it? Sure am. Whoa, what?
So you know, there are
Gotta
quite
hop
a few
out there a
leaks
second.
guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
Oh, are there, Cortana? Watch this. Whoop. Now, you just gotta kill everybody. You just gotta kill everybody in here. Whoops. Whoops. Oh boy, this is not what I wanted to happen. Oh, this is everything going wrong at the same time. My plan was just to throw grenades. You gotta fall. I'm dead. Well, okay. So, my skill may not have been as fresh as I wanted it to be, but think about this. Understand this. Wrong throw. Oh, another wrong throw. Wrong throw. Another wrong throw. I got all the guys, right? Oh, I didn't get the needler guy. Fuck your dual wielding cool action hero piece of shit.
Me inside your head now.
That's grossly sexual, Cortana. I don't want that. Shaboom.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an
Now, if we watch the following cutscene, we'll be able to determine exactly how much time is left in the bomb.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
10 years, 13 years ago, I thought that was the coolest fucking line ever recorded. It's incredibly stupid, but that's what's so great about it. This game is dumb. Hey, by the way, science fiction is dumb, everybody. Guess what? Shit about aliens is fucking stupid, but that's what makes it so fun.
And it's crazy.
So,
stay here.
Both. I like crazy.
That's weirdly sexual. I don't like that. Really uncomfortable in my chair. Yeah, this is better. Now I remember watching an E3 demo one year or something, where it was this scene, but Chief has like a silver visor, and the doors are open. I don't know what all that debris was, but it just kind of flew out. Look at all this debris just going. By the way, I know how to say debris. I do. For some reason, I've been saying debris a lot. Specifically, like, but there's been a lot of context where I need or can say debris. Now, I like to believe that they recognized that Master Chief was the greater threat and tried to take him out, and in doing so, accidentally took out that cruiser. Man, look at the budget. See, those two sabers were nice. They pucked a hole for us, too. I like those guys. We'll never meet them again. They don't have names. They're not in the film anymore. Alright, so we're gonna hit the button. Good chunk. I wasn't counting, but I'm sure it's a multiple of 7 because, you know, they like to do that in this game. And he falls onto Earth and dies. Just kidding, he hits the roof.
Chief, get inside. Gear up. We're taking this fight to the surface.
Now, think about the odds of that and how big this cruiser is and how there's got to be... Oh, whoops. There's got to be like a billion places he could have landed, but he landed right on top of the bridge and they heard him. They heard him land on the bridge. Banana shoes. Huh? What's this? What is this? Oh, cool. Anyway, this is going to do it for this episode. Thank y'all for watching. We'll do it again next time on the next episode of Halloween. Playing Halo